big news last week, contract extension. It's got to be big for you.
Yeah, contract extension. So we've been it's been in the works for quite a while now. The team and I work really good together. It's a small, tight-knit organization, but we have all the big guys, behind us. We have Rocky Mountain ATV-MC, we have WPS Fly, and we have KTM behind us. So we got all the big guys behind us, and it's just a small, tight-knit group, and the goal behind the whole team is to win races and get championships. So we feel that we work really good together. We were able to line something up for the next 3 years, which helps me that I got something steadied and I can just focus on trying to win races. And then as well as the team and staff, they don't have to worry about big changes. They know me already, they know what I like, and they know how I operate and how things are to move forward and just continue on and try to get as much success as we can from this Rocky Mountain ATV-MC KTM team.
Yeah, right on. And when you came here, it was a pretty quick move, like early on in contract season. Like you secured a spot, and I feel like in this landscape, guys are left without rides. For you to be in such a secure place now, that's got to take a lot of weight off your shoulders, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that just another thing that is not on your plate. You can clean your plate clear of that and just work on one of the most important stuff, and that's trying to win races and just be better each weekend and try to be solid and learn from everybody. So everybody on the team is behind us 100%, and we know how each other's operates. And over the next 3 years, 3.5 years, we've got outdoors to go. We're just going to keep getting better and better, and figure each other out and basically try to push the limits.
Yeah. So moving past, like, we're finishing up a long Supercross season. You've got to be psyched because you're back feeling healthy again, right? Everything's healed. Like,
yeah, feeling good. Finally got my hand to kind of simmer down. It's just one of those things where I got a wrist fusion, so it's always a little tender riding. And then last year with blowing out my thumb joint, where my thumb was just basically jello, I couldn't hold on. So we got that fixed. I got some screws in my thumb, and then just had that mishap and was jammed my hand and was just struggled for a few rounds. Just couldn't hold on, couldn't ride during the week. And it's one of those things where from the outside in it looked fine, but as soon as I tried to ride, I just had no grip strength. I mean, the handlebars would just come out of my hand, so it was a struggle for a little while. But we're creeping back up there. Want to just stay steady, try to finish this thing inside the top 5 for the season, and would like to get on the podium here in the next 2 rounds. And to podium here or podium here in Vegas would be ideal, and then go outdoor racing. So we're just trying to get ready to go outdoor racing, but as well as just be in the moment right now and do the best we can.
You have major unfinished business, I'm sure, in your head for outdoors, right? So are you coming in like, do you have a tactic, or do you just every race approach it the same?
I mean, ideally would be to try and win, but every race. But it's kind of far-fetched, with how steep the competition is and how gnarly some of the tracks get and other things. Some days you just don't feel good. So try to do the best we can. Of course, I'd like to come into the season better than we did last year. I think we got 9th of the first round, so that's not good. We need to be in the top 3, and then continue going from there and work our way forward. And that's where we're at right now. Of course, I'd like to win it, but got to do that to say you can do it.
Considering what you went through, riding through all that pain, through the injury, if you can stay healthy, you're probably just going to be happier just on that fact, right?
Yeah, definitely. It was a miserable last 6 rounds and 12 motos for sure. It wasn't ideal, and I just couldn't ride like myself. So it was one of those things where I was out there along for the ride. I was doing the best I could, but you couldn't ride like yourself. You had, it was like somebody sitting on the back of a bike and trying to ride around a motocross track, and they're leaning other ways and doing things. It's not ideal, and that's the cards I was given. So that's what I played with. But of course, this year I'd like to give it my best shot and have the ideal cards.